Welcome to the Dowden Podcast. I'm your host, the official CRG, and today's episode, I'm actually going to go around and give back to my community. I'm moving, as you guys can see here in this video, and I have all of this extra food and water, so we're just going to go blessing people today with some cash and food. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I am sick again. It's been a long couple of weeks with the move and just everything going on right now, personal stuff. So just bear with me in my voice. But these videos might not be the best. I didn't want to record it all because I'm not doing this for views or clout. There's just a lot of people who need help in my city, and I want to show you guys that some food and a good conversation could just go a long way for somebody in need. So in this first video, you can see me go over to somebody who was actually sleeping. This is an older gentleman I see all the time by my stores, so I made sure to get him first. He was actually in shock at first, but I made sure to get him some food and water and give him a little bit of cash. But in the few first seconds of the clip, you can actually see this lady just walk right past us and not even help or really just bear an eye. She obviously has a bag in her hand, so there's just thousands of people that are just like her. So just please, if you see somebody in need, just do it. It just takes a little time or money out of your day that you would spend on pointless stuff anyway. So just help somebody in need, because this world isn't going to change if we just keep ignoring people and not helping them. But after that gentleman, I went to the city to find more people who needed help, and I actually came across these two men on the steps. As you see here, I made sure to grab chips and waters and enough food and stuff for the both of them. You can't see, but I did give them both $5 for rides and more food if they wanted it. The first gentleman actually didn't want too much food. He said, give it to the next guy. And as you can tell, he was pretty dehydrated and hungry. So I woke him up and gave him the food and money, made sure, he was okay. And I wish I had a microphone because he was just so happy and thankful, that was just honestly enough for me. He was thanking me and just so happy, the smile on his face. It was enough for me to keep doing what I was doing for the day and do it for, whoever I can in the future. I just hope after this video, when you guys see the smiles and just see what I did, I hope some of you guys go out the way and do the same thing, for the people in your city. But, I wasn't going to use this video, but I wanted to show you guys that a conversation can really go a long way. While I was in the city, I saw this older lady with all this stuff at the bus stop, and I just had to make sure she was okay. So I went over and gave her some food and money and asked if she was okay. She said she was, but she had a lot going on, and I asked if she wanted to talk about it, and she did. And now this is what you're seeing now. I had no idea this was recorded, but instead of giving her stuff and just leaving, I wanted to do more, so I stayed and talked to her. She told me that she was in the hospital and she had severely burned her hands, and that they actually kicked her out because she had no money for medicine and bills. So she said she wants to give up, and she has no hope and she's in pain all the time. She was tearing up, and I told her that times are hard. Things are hard right now, but it's never forever. No matter what we go through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And her smile literally made the sun even brighter. She was just so thankful that I stopped to talk to her and help her. And I believe that just one little interaction could be a whole reason why she keeps pushing and moving on. That could be a reason why she wants to strive to get out of this situation, because just one person took time out of their day to give her some motivation and make sure she's okay. But like I said, I didn't record everything, and trust me when I say that every ounce of food and water was handed out to people in need. I'm not anyone famous or special. I'm not rich. As a matter of fact, I still work a 9 to 5, but I'm just someone who cares and just wants to change the world one person at a time. And as you see in this little quick video, just that smile that guy gave, it just, it warms my heart, and I hope it warms your guys' hearts too. And you just get out there and do the same for people. But today's quote is by an amazing American actor. His name is Denzel Washington. He once said, "At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back." So with all that being said, you can follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And this is the Dialed In Podcast.